Hello, friends. I'm here to tell you about George Washington, the first president of the United States of America. He was born on February 22, 1732 in Westmoreland County, Virginia. His father was Augustine Washington and his mother was Mary Ball Washington. George had two older half-brothers and one younger full brother. His father died when George was 11 years old, and when he grew up, he took over his father's estate and plantation. He began surveying the land for the estate when he was 17 years old. At that time, it was customary for an owner to have someone else do this for them. But George wanted to do it himself, and he did a great job. He became known as a surveyor who was very precise and accurate. When the French and Indian War broke out, George joined the Virginia militia and became a major. He led an attack against a group of French soldiers and their Indian allies. The battle took place near Fort Necessity in Pennsylvania. The British and colonial forces were defeated and George was forced to surrender. After the war, he returned to Virginia and became a planter and a slave owner. He married a widow named Martha Dandridge Custis. She had two children from her previous marriage and George became their stepfather. They had 6 children together, but only 2 of them lived to adulthood. He was a member of the Continental Congress from 1775 to 1776. When the Second Continental Congress met in Philadelphia, it created a committee to draft a list of grievances against King George II. George Washington was a member of that committee. On July 4, 1776, the Continental Congress adopted the Declaration of Independence. It was the beginning of the American Revolution. The next day, the Congress appointed George Washington as Commander-in-Chief of the Continental Army. He led the American forces to victory over the British. After the war, he presided over the Constitutional Convention in 1787. The convention was held in Philadelphia from May to September. The delegates from the states met to create a new constitution for the United States. George Washington was elected president of the convention. He was unanimously elected the first president of the United States in 1789. He served 2 terms from 1789 to 1797. During his presidency, he established many precedents that are followed by presidents to this day. He set the number of terms a president could serve at 2. He also created the position of vice president. He died on December 14, 1799, at his home in Mount Vernon, Virginia. He had been ill for several months and his doctors believed that he had a throat infection. They recommended that he be bled and a post-mortem examination showed that he had epiglottitis. Thank you for watching. See you next time.